Many have tried, many have failed, only one has ever succeeded. This is Ninja Warrior of Halo! Hello guys, welcome to Ninja Warrior of Halo. I'm Hunt Unit 751. So far, 20 challengers have taken on Stage 1, including many newcomers and a few returning competitors. In the last episode, we saw a couple of the newcomers put on pretty good performances, but it was the returning competitors, Chewy Nut Cluster, Cork Toaster 5, and the experienced Iron Bug Champion, who produced the best efforts. Despite this though, no one has managed to defeat Stage 1 so far. But there are still 80 challengers waiting to run the course, and today we shall see the next 20 take on the course, all hoping that they have the skill, speed, and maybe the little bit of luck needed to become the first to defeat Stage 1 in this tournament. Let's get back to the action. And first up, waiting at the finish line for our first competitor, is a awesome foursome of Smoky Massacre, Snosberries, Elite MKB, and Pandaz for life. So let's hope that our first competitor can reach the finish line. Who is he? He's the one on the left. It is back for his second appearance, returning competitor GMart in 1984. He made his debut in the last tournament, failing the butterfly wall. How will he do today? He has 85 seconds to defeat 8 obstacles. First obstacle is the hurdle jump. Got to get over the big ramp, make the massive jump, and not fall into the water. And he's hit the shield and he's gone! He's gone on the first obstacle! Oh, that's a disappointment. But next up we have newcomer CarcrazySCOTT. Here comes the music, 85 seconds, 8 obstacles, and that's how to do the hurdle jump. Nicely done. Onto the butterfly wall. Over the pallet. Oh no, it doesn't even move the pallet. Nicely done. Bit of lag there, but he's onto the rolling ball. Come on, can he? This is a tricky obstacle. Can he get it going? Come on, Scott, whose name is not Scott, his name's actually Will. Which begs the question, why is he called Scott? He's got to the bottom. Oh no! He's walked off the back! I hate it when that happens. Oh, did all the hard work and then walked off to his doom. Next up is LedBoyz702, another newcomer. 8 obstacles. Oh my goodness me! That was a risky technique. His foot was very close to the water there, but I think we've given him the benefit of the doubt. It's onto the butterfly wall. And some of you may have noticed by now, in case you're hearing something weird, my voice sounds different. It's because I have a new mic. So hopefully it sounds alright. If there's any issues, it'll be fixed hopefully by the time the next episode comes out. This is kind of like an experiment to see how the mic goes. And LedBoyz is... okay, he's just forgotten about the ball. Looks like you're going to have to suicide dive to jump to that ball, Led. No? Okay, right. Okay. Is that a butterfly wall fail? Next up is returning competitor OMGaCat 6. This is his third appearance on the course. His previous 2 attempts have seen him go out on the rolling ball both times. So is it going to be third time lucky for Mr. Cat? Onto the butterfly wall. Nicely over that. Onto the rolling ball. Can he beat this obstacle? I've rarely seen a competitor struggle on this obstacle as much as Cat. He's having trouble again. I think he's trying to be too cautious. He's standing on the front of the ball too much, so it can't get rolling properly. Okay, he's got it rolling now. He's standing at the front of the ball, so it rolls slowly. This is a good idea, but he needs to be careful here. Okay, he goes for the jump off. Oh no, Cat! Oh, after all that, he was being careful as he rolled the ball onto the track, and then as it was rolling, he stood on the front, so it went nice and slow. But then when he took the jump off, he undershot it and once again is out on the rolling ball. While following the first 4 competitors, we saw 8 more challengers, all of them newcomers, take on the course with a mixed degree of success. Some of them got pretty far into the stage. Rastacool showed that he wasn't that cool on the cross bridge. One of the competitors that did do well was IOUAE, who this vowel lover managed to get to the crooked wall but fell off the side. Then we had Mr. Ooook. Mr. Ooook? Well, he ooked his way across the butterfly wall and did a LedBoyz. Didn't even use the pallet. Did worse than LedBoyz, to be honest. Then it was Halo Man who tried the Neuromac technique on the jump hang, but it didn't work. Then Tekno Addicts, who almost made it across the rolling ball, but he didn't. The best competitor out of this group was Slow Ninja 123, who got to the warped wall, showing that he did have a little bit of ninja skills, but also showed that he was slow because he ran out of time there. He only got there with a few seconds left anyway. Finally, a competitor from Smoky Massacre's course, Guy Mandude, took on the course, but he couldn't get his technique on the cross bridge to work. It so far means that we've had almost a third of the competitors on stage 1, and no one has beaten it so far. Next up to take on the course is a regular, but before he takes it on, we're going to get a nice little fireworks display. As you're about to see, now, boom, boom. It is one of the established derps of this course. It is DannyBoy2589, back for his 5th appearance. He normally shows up with a giant. Today he's gone for a fireworks display. He's never beaten the first obstacle. Look at what he's done to the ramp. He's quite literally blacked up the ramp. Wow. He goes for it on the jump, and he's actually made it! Oh my goodness, he's actually beaten the first obstacle for the first time ever on Ninja Warrior of Halo. This is incredible. This is a minor miracle. Now for the butterfly wall. Can he handle this? No, he can't! Cheerio, Danny boy! See you next time. Next up is another derp, the ATEM lad, back for his 9th appearance on the course. He is the Mr. Octopus of this show, in the sense that he rarely gets past the first obstacle. He has a couple of times, but not today! Oh, Danny boy could do it, but ATEM lad couldn't. Next up is the leader of the group, Pandaz for Life, back for his 3rd appearance on the course. He's the leader of the group, despite being the least experienced out of the 3 derps. He's the leader because he's been the most successful. He's got a little bit of jumping skill, not that much, but a little bit. He spends most of his time being a derp though on this course and loving pandas. He went to the University of Derptology, where he did a course run by xXthe, I think a well-known course. He's doing pretty well though. He's got past the rolling ball where he failed in the last tournament. He's actually got to the jump hang. Looking good for Pandaz. He goes for it, and no. Just no. That was no. Words can't describe that. Next up is Adam, MC66. Back for his 2nd appearance. He is an ORL driver. Really nice guy actually, a good friend of mine. He failed the rolling ball in the last tournament. Will he improve today? Well, now he will get a chance to take revenge on the ball. Can he beat it? He's got it rolling quite nicely. And he gets off it nicely onto the cross bridge. We didn't get that many ORL drivers in this tournament. We've had a massive group of them for the last 3 tournaments in a row, but not that many, just a few in this tournament. Anyway, Adam's onto the jump hang. He jumps and he hangs. Nicely done by Adam. Adam is producing a fantastic performance. Oh, little slip up there. Ooh, come on, Adam, don't throw it away now. Aside from Elite MKB, ORL drivers don't normally do that well on this course. We had Eltmet in the last tournament, and I suppose GoGita's done pretty well, but aside from that, there's not really that many good performances. But Adam's onto the crooked wall, and he's landed that as well! Oh, is Adam going to be the first person to beat stage 1 in this tournament? Not if he can't get over that jump. Now he's onto the actual obstacle. Warped wall. Come on, no, he just misses it on the first attempt, and that's going to cost him now 10 seconds as the klaxon sounds. I think, yes, it's all over now for Adam. It was probably going to be all over anyway after missing it on that first attempt, but it is still a valiant effort from Adam, getting all the way to the warped wall. Very few ORL drivers have got this far, but it is another timeout on the warped wall. From one ORL driver to another, next up is AlexJ189. Also his 2nd appearance, and watching on is newcomer Alpha Puma, who will be doing his run in the next episode. But he's here to watch Alex first, so can Alex put on a good performance for this crowd of me and Puma, and yeah, let's go. This is his 2nd appearance. His 1st appearance he failed the cross bridge, which is a bit ironic considering he is a racer. But how will he do today? Onto the rolling ball. He has admitted he doesn't like this obstacle very much. But if he gets past it, he got past it in the last tournament. Can he get past it today? First of all, he's got to get it rolling. He was just standing there, not really doing anything to get it rolling. You've got to walk backwards on it, Alex, to get it rolling forward. You know this. Come on, Alex. He finally gets it rolling, but that cost him a lot of time there. Almost 30 seconds he spent on that obstacle. Now he's onto the cross bridge. This is where he failed in the last tournament. So he's wasting more time lining himself up, and he crashes into the bridge. Is he going to fall straight away? Can he get out of this? Oh, he backs up. He's back at the start line. This is just terrible. Come on, he's wasting. He's trying to line himself up now. I think we all know what's going to happen here. If he doesn't fall into the water, just go for it, Alex. Just commit. He goes for it now. He barrel rolls his way to the end. 10 seconds as the klaxon sounds. Just drop quietly into the water, Alex. Put us out of our misery. He somehow landed the jump hang, but that is a big fat 0. That's got to be one of the slowest performances I've ever seen. Oh dear. Well, let's pause to have a look at today's Spartan wipeout. We've had a few good wipeouts in today's episode, whether they be spectacular spins, near misses, or in Alex's case, just being very, very slow. But the ignominious honour goes to Pandaz for life. The established derp did pretty well on the course, but then when he hit the jump hang, he jumped and flopped. Quite literally flopped. It was more like a hop into the water, more like a belly flop, more like a nosedive, to be honest. Bad for Pandaz, but spectacularly funny to watch. 3 competitors left to go now. Next up is the first veteran of today's tournament. It is GameTypes. This is his 13th appearance on the course, which makes him the joint most experienced veteran or competitor of all time, alongside Ree, Drago and Dom. But he has failed stage 1 the last 3 tournaments in a row, all of them on the last obstacle. Can he turn around his misfortunes today? I've only just stopped speaking and he's already halfway through the stage. Absolutely dominating so far. He's got the jumping skills, there's no doubt about that from GameTypes. He's made it to stage 2 several times, and in the last tournament he absolutely destroyed the first stage, only to then slip up on the last obstacle again. And he's setting a trailblaze so far, barely stopping for breath, gets to the crooked wall. He's absolutely killing the clock at the moment. Now for the warped wall. No one's got past this so far, but he does. He gets up it first time. Now for the final steps. Hold your breath, GameTypes! Yes, he lands it. He slid a little bit, but he still landed it. And now he's climbing to the top. And it is and now it's an absolutely dominant display. 23.4 seconds left on the clock. GameTypes beat stage 1 for the first time since tournament 11. And he's not just beaten it, he has absolutely destroyed it. With the number of timeouts we've had so far on this stage, that is an absolutely incredible time from GameTypes, and he becomes the first competitor this tournament to make it to stage 2. Well, after all that, how will our next competitor fare? It is Red Alice 13. This is her 3rd appearance, and she's widely regarded as the most likely female competitor to defeat stage 1. We've never had a female competitor beat stage 1, but she practices these courses quite a lot. She practices more than some of the men, to be honest. So she is considered the most likely to beat stage 1 out of the females. Oh, but she's not beating it today! Red Alice has gone out on the rolling ball! That's shocking! She has fallen much earlier than she or I was expecting. But she's gone. Early exit. And that brings us on to our final competitor of the day. It is Sideshow Freak, another established veteran, good friend of GameTypes, back for his landmark 10th appearance on this course. He's, like GameTypes, he's been here since the very beginning of the Halo Reach days. He has missed a few tournaments, including the last tournament, but on his last appearance, 2 tournaments ago, he got to the 3rd stage for the first time ever, going out on the cliffhanger, because he cheated. But now he's looking for revenge today on the cliffhanger. Oh, that was unexpected, but he's safe on the cross bridge. Now for the jump hang. Goes for that. Very familiar with this obstacle, and he handles it again today. He's looking for revenge on that cliffhanger, but he's got a long way to go before he gets there. But he's making stage 1 look pretty easy so far. Not as fast as GameTypes, but still looking decent. Now for the crooked wall. Now he was worried about this in practice, but he gets it on the real thing. Nicely done. Now for the warped wall. 28 seconds left on the clock, and he doesn't get up it first time. Now 25. Second attempt. Can he get it? No! Come on, Sideshow Freak! Third time's the charm. Come on, yes it is! Final steps. Okay, is he going to do a GameTypes? No, he's not. He's comfortable on that obstacle, unlike his friend GameTypes. And that is 7.5 seconds left on the clock, and Sideshow Freak is advancing to the second stage for the... I think that's his 4th appearance in a row that he's beat stage 1. It was a overall pretty solid performance. There were a couple of surprising points, particularly on the cross bridge here when he did a spin, and it could have gone anywhere, but he was solid on the crooked wall. But then on the warped wall, it took him 3 attempts to get over it, and it looked like the time was going to become a factor. But he got over it, and was able to finish with 7.5 seconds left on the clock. He's happy, his buddy GameTypes is happy, and fellow veteran Elite MKB, who was watching on, he's happy as well. Celebrating with me, although I don't seem to be that interested in celebrating. Nevertheless, well done to Sideshow Freak. He is moving on once again with his buddy GameTypes to stage 2. And that brings us to the end of today's episode, guys. Another 20 challengers took on the course, and we did see a couple of good efforts from our competitors, but most of them still dropped into the water. Nevertheless, we now know our first 2 challengers that are moving on to stage 2. Established veterans GameTypes and Sideshow Freak once again showed why they are the veterans by beating stage 1 and advancing to the second stage. But the question is, who will be joining them? Next time, more ninja wannabes take on this merciless stage 1. Amongst the next 20 is another veteran looking for revenge on stage 1, a clan of competitors with high aspirations for success, and 2 veterans on Smokey Massacre's course make their debuts on this course. But the question is, do they or any of the other challengers have what it takes to join Sideshow Freak and GameTypes in the second stage? I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. And until next time, we will see you for episode 3 with the next 20 challengers. Until then, guys, I've been Hunter Unit 751, and we'll see you guys again soon.